Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I have a giveaway coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. I am going to be doing a romantic sunset inspired tutorial on this look right here. You guys requested it in my Juvia's Place view video. You guys like that look and you guys requested that I do a tutorial on it, so here it is. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial and let me know your thoughts down below. If you recreate it, send me pictures on my Instagram at tatiana.anisa. And yeah, let's get started. So I went ahead and already did this eye. This is the look right here. So we're going to recreate it on this side. Y'all, let's get into it. The palette that I used to create this look is the Glamlight Cake palette. Oh, can you guys see? I used the Glamlight Cake palette to create this look, and this is the palette we're going to be working in today. So if you don't have this palette, you may already have some similar shades in your collection. So you don't have to have this palette to create this look. You could literally improvise. So what I'm going to do is prime my eyelid with the P. Louise base in the shade 2. I love this because it's very full coverage, and with primers I like to go lighter than my skin tone because I find that the colors pop more on like a lighter base. So that's why I like to do that. So I'm just blending this out, making sure it's evenly blended because I don't want any patchiness in my shadows when I'm trying to blend, because no one likes a patchy eyelid. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender just to blend it out, make sure it's all blended. I swear, every time I try to film, my neighbor cuts his grass. Why does this always happen? Okay, I might just have to do a voiceover. We'll see how this goes when I edit. Hopefully I don't have to do a voiceover. I'm gonna go ahead and take my ColourPop E16 brush. This is a very fluffy domed brush, and it's not dense, but it's not like fluffy where the color will like go everywhere. So I like to take this brush or a brush similar to this. I'm gonna go into the shade Raspberry. So what I do is I take that raspberry shade and I pack it into my crease. I don't blend, I just pack it on, following the shape of my crease. Just packing. Alright, so I think that this is just gonna have to be a voiceover, so I'm about to switch into voiceover mode right now. I'm hoping the voiceover works. Alright, switching in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm just continuing to pack that shade on the lid, following the shape of my crease until I got my desired shape. You can just build up the intensity of the color. Next, I'm just going to take this Morphe brush. It is just a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Peach. I'm just taking Peach and blending out the raspberry shade. Now is when we're going to start blending in these small circular motions. Yes, get all in that crease and make sure it's all blended seamlessly. This is when the sunset look is going to start to come into play, and you want this blend to be very seamless. Start off small and work your way up into bigger circles. Okay, so now I'm going back into the same brush that I used to blend out raspberry just to add more intensity. I started to lose it as I was blending out the peach shade. And now I'm going into my lavish tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Dolce de Leche, and I'm just going to take that shade and blend out Peach. It's looking so good. Okay, so I'm just going to blend my life away until I get my desired blend. I like to go in small circular motions and then gradually increase into bigger circles just so that color is diffused. Alright, now here comes the fun part. It's time to cut the crease, and I'm going in with my favorite crease cutting brush, which is the ColourPop E13 brush, and I'm using P. Louise base in the shade 0. Now this is a tricky part for most people. Literally just cut that crease. just cut it until you have your desired crease cut. It's best to go in with a nice tapered brush that easily glides on the lid. Now what you want to do is once you get your shape of your cut crease, you have to pack that P. Louise base on the lid because you're setting the P. Louise base for the shadow that you're about to place on top. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Purple Frost, and I'm taking my Morphe M330 brush. This is a nice tapered blending brush, and we are going to put this in the outer corner to add some depth and to darken up the look on the outer corner. This is really going to help bring the look together. Next, I'm taking my Morphe 210 brush, and we're going to go into the shade Strawberry. This shade is going to go right next to Purple Frost, and I'm going to make sure those two shades are blended beautifully together and that there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm taking my Morphe E32 brush, and we're going to go into the shade Carrot. And this shade is going to go right next to Strawberry, and I'm going to do the same technique, making sure it's evenly blended and that there's no harsh lines, basically so you can't tell where each color stops. I want it to be a seamless blend, kind of like a nice gradient. Next, I'm taking another Morphe brush in the same style, and I'm going to take the shade Banana and put this in the inner corner, blending into the shade Carrot. Alright, we about to spice this look up. I'm going in with my Profusion Bling It On glitter eyeliner. I didn't do this in the original look, but I felt compelled to do this for this one just to add some spice, and honestly, best decision I could have ever made. I was impressed. This was also my first time using it. Okay, so now I'm taking a pencil brush and going back into the shade Raspberry and just diffusing this shade all on my lower lash line. And this look isn't done for sure, so I'll be right back. Oh, it's magic. That girl got lashes on, and this is the finished look.